Alright guys, so you're welcome to my channel once again. This is Namens here. If this is the first time of seeing this channel, I'll entreat you to hit the subscribe button below this video and you'll hit the bell beside it so you get notified whenever I upload other videos. My channel deals with UAE stuff, how to make your going and staying in the UAE a bit more peaceful, like how to make you live there easily. Even before you go there, this channel tries to let you know what to expect, all right, before you get there. And then when you are there, it also helps you to know how to go by your day-to-day living. Okay, so this is one such video. I'm going to try to look at another area in the UAE. How is staying and working in the UAE? How is it like? All right guys, so that's what we want to look at today. All right guys, so let's go into today's video.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so let's say you've gone to the UAE with a job in hand, or you went in with a tourist visa and you've been able to find a job. By whatever means you've been able to find a job, how is your living and staying there going to be like? You know, that's what I want us to look at. So basically, you're going to be like from work to home, work to home. Okay, that's how it's going to be like. Work usually in the UAE is supposed to be 8 hours. All right, it's usually 8 hours, but some jobs will take you for 12 hours, and those extra hours are going to be paid over time. So if, for instance, you are working as if you are not doing a middle level job, but it's a lower level job, it means you are going to be working for 12 hours and you are going to get 3-4 hours paid over time. You work for 6 days in a week and you take 1 day off. Prior to this year, when the labor law has changed, that now weekends are actually Saturday and Sunday. Weekends in the UAE used to be Friday and Saturday. So Sunday was like a Monday in other places. So now, if you are working on Friday, you're supposed to be doing a half day. So I want to believe on every Friday, if you work, you are going to be doing the 12 hours. If you do 12 hours on the Friday, that means the 6 hours are going to be paid overtime, or else you are going to be compensated in the course of the week to take some rest. So it's usually 6 hours a week, a day, 12 hours a day for 6 days in a week and 1 day off. But if you are doing a job that has to do with an office setting, then more or less you are going to be doing 8 hours, and then you'll be taking your weekends, and you'll also be taking your public holidays. Now, what you should also know is that if you are doing jobs that will make you work 12 hours, it means if you worked on a public holiday, the entire day is going to be paid like extra, because it's supposed to be a public holiday and you worked, it's supposed to be paid extra. If you are not giving that amount of money at the end of the month right away, you can ask for it. If you don't want to ask for it too, then at any point in time when you are parting ways with your company, you should ask for those monies for days that you worked that were supposed to be public holidays. So you can actually be taking notes of them. Okay, if you worked on a public holiday, you can take note of them. Each time you work on a public holiday, you can take note of them, and then you can ask for the money whilst you are working with the company, or when you are parting ways, you prompt the company, and then you are likely to receive monies for those days that you worked. Now, mind you, if you do not ask and you do not say anything about it, most companies will also ignore it. They will act like you don't know about it, and they will just let it slide. Don't forget that the fact that the rules exist doesn't mean everybody will want to apply it to its logical conclusion. So you also have to know what you are entitled to and what you can fight for, and at any point in time push for those things, those rights of yours, so you can get them. Now, don't assume that you are going to be treated fairly or everything the companies are going to go by the labor laws and everything in its exactitude. No, don't. Try to also make sure that you are also pushing for what is due you to be giving you. All right, guys. Now, if you are, like I said, if you are working 6 days in a week and you are taking 1 day off, it means that you need you'll be going four offs in a month. In a month, that comes with 4 weeks. You are going to be going 4 offs in a month. Now, if your company makes you work for all the days in the month, that means they are going to pay you extra for those days that I did not go off. All right, guys. So you take note of that. Now, working and living in the UAE could be it could be, I don't know the word to use. It could be consuming, you know. It will get to a point that you might not even have a social life, because you go to work, you close, you come home. If you are living in a company's accommodation, the car will pick you from where you are to work. When you close, it will bring you back home. And so on your off days, you might feel so tired that you might want to rest. That may be for a long time that you might not even have stepped out into the Abu Dhabi city proper or Dubai city proper. So brace yourself for all this if you are going in. But know that it's how do you call it? It's supposed to be a place that will give you a head start. All right. If you want to live there for a long time, that will be fine. You can upgrade yourself from whatever job that you were doing and move up to jobs that will pay you so well. Or if you think your current job is also okay and you want to stay with it, then you can also do that. The only thing that you have to do is try and save as much as you can, right? So you can do stuff back home. So if one day you decide to come back home, you'll not be found wanting. All right, guys. So that's it. I hope I gave some vital info as much as possible. If I did, click the like button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. If there's any area you want me to do a video on, leave a comment for me. I will do that. All right, guys. So God bless. Thank you, and catch you at another time.
Yeah.